All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more MGS3. Just continuing with that roundup playthrough that we're doing. Just trying to clean up like that one Keraton that I missed. The miscellaneous things, like I haven't poisoned a guard yet. I didn't get the Markor rank. Those things. Just a big old cleanup playthrough before Foxhound. And I don't remember exactly where we are because it's kind of been a minute since I last played MGS3. So we're gonna have to figure out where I'm at. We'll see though. Wherever I am, I'll be able to pick up with the giant all collectibles and secrets guide. Thankfully, it's not hard to just like pick up wherever we left off on this. There we go. I was gonna say, unless my game freezes on launch again. Not today, though. Oh, that's right. I have to display capture this game. Oh, wait a minute. There. Beautiful. I'm 5.5 hours in. We're pretty far in then. Yeah, okay. Just got through the fear fight. All right. Hold on, I have to scroll all the way down to here. Beautiful. Yoink. Do I have... Oh, well, first of all, I'm gonna have to dispose of, like, all of my food. Classic. I haven't played MGS3 in a minute. Oops. And I got food poisoning. Digestive medicine. There we go. Thank you for the follow. What are we doing? Just the big cleanup playthrough. Basically, just all of the achievements that, like, I didn't get already that I'm going to need. Which sounds vague. Like, pre-Foxhound cleanup, because I always want to do, like, Big Boss or Foxhound or whatever the equivalent is last. Since it's just the most exciting thing. That's the only reason I leave it to last. Just cleaning up stuff, really. And I'm playing on hard to start to adjust to the fights being a little trickier as well. The boss fights, I mean. Because normally MGS3, the boss fights are like, you can just stand in place and hold the shoot button and you win. So I'm trying to adjust to maybe needing to put a little more skill into it. Also doing Markor rank. So I need to secure and eat every possible type of food during this run. Eating is not explicitly required for it, but I thought I got every type of food last time, and the achievement did not pop. Jesus Christ, man. So this time, to be safe, I'm eating it all. Including the parrot. Oh. Well, I don't want to eat them. I guess just toss them. Oh yeah, and non-lethal. That's right. I did not get the Peace Walker. Oh, I didn't even put a trap back down. Whoops. I did not get the Peace Walker achievement last time because apparently somewhere I killed exactly one enemy. We don't know where, but somewhere after the Sorrow fight. It happened somewhere after the Sorrow fight because for that I had no one dead. Man, this thing does not want to show up for me today. I mean, it took a few tries last time, but it's just not. Oh, whoops. I'm used to the Delta buttons now, but we have finished Delta. What am I doing in here? For real this time. At least for the time being. So, could I place multiple? Is this an option? Does this work? Will there be one in every trap? There will be. Hold on. Is it our boy? Of course not. What is happening? Where is he? What's been the hardest one so far in all of your series? In the series, Metal Gear Solid 2. Like in the big 100% series. In general, well, I would say MGS2 was the hardest, like actual difficulty wise. Like a lot of the things you have to do for that game are just really, really hard to actually pull off. The most painful 100% I've done on stream though would be Tears of the Kingdom. If I ever play that game again, it will be too soon. Just the thought of playing that or Breath of the Wild ever again sounds miserable every time I think about it. Okay. Oops. Antidote? Yeah, I thought so. I could have read the descriptions. Okay. What am I doing wrong? Around the entrance, enter the warehouse, and come back to check. Try again until you get one. It may take several tries. This is how we got it last time. So I was like, maybe I'm doing something wrong. But no, this is about exactly what we did before. Oh. Oops. Shit. And I used the wrong thing too. There he is. Oh my god. I was about to dispose of whatever I got that time. Alright. I'm not going to eat him yet. Specifically because later on, he gets loose after you get captured. So for the rank, it might be required to recapture him, like outside of the cave there, I'm thinking. Not sure on that, but it's possible. So I'm gonna play it careful and not eat him now, just in case capturing him twice is like a requirement. I want a live snake. There we go. To try to poison someone with. Since I keep forgetting to do this achievement. Here, I have a reticulated python. Hopefully it's poisonous. If this kills the guard, I'm gonna cry because I need this achievement. It's just its own separate thing. No quick camo menu. This is also making me want to cry already. Delta has spoiled me.
Who's that?
No one? Nothing? Oh shit.
This is HQ.
Well, I guess now's the time.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Take this. That did not work. I might have to be a little closer. This game is so loud for me. Holy hell. Is it possible to capture two? No, there's just the one. But you lose it at the halfway point and have to recapture it. But you have to get it here for it to appear later. It's only one. Shit, dude. Alright, here might not be the place. Actually, what if it is? Take a snake, bitch. Are you poisoned? Something tells me you're not. And by that I mean I didn't get the achievement. Or maybe I just want to dip. Two hours into Yakuza 4 and I would already let Akiyama hit. Akiyama is great. There's a reason everyone loves him so much. Alright. Well, just walk it off, right? I could try to find other snakes around too. While I go back to get the face paint and everything. You need a poison dart frog? Find another one, I bet. It should work with poisonous snakes. I don't know if the python is poisonous. But I assume it works with snakes as well. I mean, I can't think of a reason why it wouldn't.
What's wrong?
Oh.
What's wrong?
Oh my god, you guys just all have like a sixth sense for this shit? What is going on? I need Mark 22 ammo badly. Otherwise, this is gonna get, I was gonna say messier than usual. I feel much safer with that ammo now. Oh, scorpions are poisonous. That should work later then. I know some of the snakes are and some of them aren't. I just don't know which is which. I just took a bet on the first snake I found and I don't think it was poisonous. Would a frog even work? Like, would the frog attack them if I threw it at them? Wouldn't they have to be baited into, like, eating it for it to poison them? Because the scorpion should sting them if I throw it at them, right? Assumedly. Which lets people intuitively know how it reduces max health. Yeah. I genuinely, like, it took me a while and a lot of bouncing back and forth between them to even notice that they had changed that. But I do like it a lot more. They're venomous, not poisonous. There's a difference. Of course. That must be why I didn't get my achievement. What is this? I figured. Non-lethal kind of sucks in MGS3 because every piece of like ammo that you go up to, you're just full on. Because everywhere you go, it's like AK ammo, shotgun ammo, M16 ammo, sniper ammo. It's never Mark 22 ammo. Ever. Oh, my back. I just cracked it so satisfyingly. That one was perfect. Actually. Did I just get actually'd by Kojima with the snake? That snake is venomous, not poisonous. No achievement for you. I think that's what happened. Oh, those frogs are poisonous just by touching them? Are they really? Are they that poisonous? Like, I mean, like in real life, right? Are they actually so poisonous that if you touch them? All right. That's a little awkward. Oh no.
Who's that?
This is extra awkward now. Oh, neither of you are gonna try to radio? I can't crouch in the water. There. You can't make this shit up. You actually just can't. Well, they can't see me anyway.
What's wrong? Who's that?
Oh my god. There goes my ammo. No, there's not. There's gotta be some down here, right? Maybe. Oh, M37 ammo. They are that poisonous? Bro, that's actually insane. Being so poisonous that just touching you is, like, at the very least going to make you very sick. Just at the lightest tap. I think I can get away with this. I absolutely can. God bless MGS3 guards and their tunnel vision. Gotta love them. Us being done. A few streams. Because it's just this and Foxhound, and compared to like the last couple of max rank runs we've had to do, Foxhound is going to be pretty easy.
Dr. Sokolov is here too.
Is he all right?
Granted, everything seems easy after MGS2 big boss rank, but
That means they haven't killed him.
Not yet.
just by
anyway.
comparison to the
Don't
other
worry.
ones, like
They've already
saying that
finished
I'm doing
phase
max
2
rank
tests.
after this might sound
Once the
bad,
final preparations are complete,
but this is supposed to
we'll
be
have
one
no
of the
more
easiest
use for
ones
him.
in the series.
The Colonel won't have any qualms about
So it
killing him
shouldn't
if
be
he thinks the
terrible.
CIA is
Not
closing
like
in.
Twin Snakes
Eva,
easy, but
you
pretty
can't
easy.
let Sokolov out of your sight.
I know.
Twin Snakes was
Snake,
wild.
do you know where Groznygrad is?
I think I
Granny
made like
told
2
me that I should
mistakes
be able to get
ever
there from the
in the
mountains
whole
to the
process
north,
of
through an underground
doing
tunnel.
Big Boss on
Granny
Twin
told you?
Snakes.
Yeah, he even gave me the key to the warehouse.
Why?
Because he was drunk, I guess.
You've got to be kidding me.
Hell if I know.
Snake,
You
there's
gotta
one
keep up with the
problem that
Caratons,
route.
though.
What problem?
Now that we're back to
The
new
mountain
areas.
entrance to the underground tunnel that leads to the fortress is sealed. You need a key to get in.
A key? What about the key Grannon gave me?
That key won't work. But don't worry, I'll figure something out. I have an
A
idea.
few new foods here as
There are
well.
some ruins at the top of the mountains. Meet me there.
The top of the mountains. Got it.
Wait, there's something else I've got to tell you.
Now what?
I heard that one of the Cobras is waiting for you in the jungle at the foot of the mountains. He's a legendary sniper called the End.
Yeah, I've seen him before. That ridiculously old guy, right?
Don't underestimate him. He's known as the father of modern sniping.
Is he alone? No spotter?
None. He's all by himself. Apparently, he doesn't need a spotter.
What's up with chicken and
Can't be
waffles? It
serious.
sounds like a terrible
entire
combination.
forest
It's
is on his
specifically
side.
fried chicken.
Forest.
Stay alert.
So you get like
I'd hate to have it be the end for me.
the saltiness of the fried chicken and the sweetness of the waffle and the savory from both of them. And it's like shocking how good of a combo it is. Fried chicken and waffles. It's really good. It's a southern thing. And you know that they cook good shit down south. Shit that will give you cardiac arrest by like 32, but good shit. Delicious shit. All right. That was number 29. There is a new mushroom. There are 2 new mushrooms. Are you poisonous? Poisoned. You see that, chat? Wait, what? Effective again? Oh, food poisoning. I'm stupid. Beautiful. Mushrooms at the base of the trees. They both just say found at the base of various trees. Oh, is this one of the new ones? Mushrooms F and G. When I pick them up. Come on now. There we go. Where the fuck? That's mushroom C. That's also mushroom C. Oh, wait. This one? Mushroom G. I still need mushroom F. KFC did the donut chicken sandwich. Bro, I had one of those. It was so good. But it's one of those things that, like, you eat it once and never again. Right? Like, it's a novelty, one-time thing. It was very tasty, but I don't feel the need to ever eat anything like that again. You know? So, like, fried chicken between donuts? Yeah. Like, glazed donuts. That shit was crazy. KFC does the craziest shit for, like, limited time items. They always have the most insane limited time. Is he gonna fall asleep on me? Snake. Snake, get up. Come on. Alright, well. My bad for eating that. It's yummy. It is. It is very yummy. It's a terrible combination, though. I mean, you say that, but it tastes good. So I think it's a great combination. Oh, come on. There we go. Wait, I forgot the vine melon. Hold on, I gotta go back. I forgot one of the new foods. I was so fixated on the mushrooms. And I can't be skipping new foods. This one I'm gonna have to shoot off of a tree. Or a vine, even. R vegetable. Beautiful. Oh, I can unequip the mouse traps too. Don't need those anymore. Oops. I think the craziest KFC limited time thing, I can't remember what they called it. It was the one where the 2 pieces of fried chicken took place of the bread. Like, you got 2 pieces of chicken that then had, like, cheese and bacon in the middle. And that was the sandwich. The double down. Yes, that's it. KFC double down. That one I have not had. And they've done it a couple different times. So I swear, the next time they do it, I have to get myself one. Just to say that I've had it. I almost got one last time. I wanted to get one, but I just never really went over to KFC. I need it at least in a wrap. Bro, to be honest, I probably don't. I feel like fried chicken is, like, good enough on its own that it weirdly could work in place of the bread. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, hello. Nothing. What? No. Are you serious?
Oh my god. Snake! Snake!
I was laying on it just fine, but standing up, the game drew the line. Can I get, like, I was gonna say audio settings, please? Because this game is loud. I don't know if it's always been this loud, but holy fuck. I'm looking down the hole. Yeah, take the left path. You will come across some logs, tree stumps, and a climbable tree. It's at the base of a few trees here. Use thermal goggles as it's very hard to spot. It's a new mushroom. Mushroom B. Gravity. Gravity is down there. I would assume it is like spikes or something. That would be my guess as well. Let me go in that log. You won't see me. I'm also wearing the wrong camos. That doesn't help. I still would have been spotted last time. But wearing better camouflage would definitely be to my benefit here. Sorry, YouTube is telling me that it's not receiving enough bandwidth. Need your opinion on the Chicksa? Chicksa? I don't know if I've seen it, actually. I don't know if I'd know that one. It's not that. That's the one I just got in the last area. Alright, I might need the thermal goggles, actually. Is it this? That actually did really blend in. It is that. That is Mushroom B. Wow, okay. You know what? Fair enough. Brother, can Snake eat anything and not get poisoned by it today? Jesus, man. On the ledge, just to the right of the previously mentioned climbable tree. Oh, right there. There's my Keraton. That's number 30, boys. It's the double down without the top. Oh. So it's just fried chicken with pizza toppings on it, basically. I mean, Americans chicken parm. I mean, isn't America's chicken parm just chicken parm?
Something there.
Isn't that like one of the most popular Italian dishes in the US? And Italian food is already like one of the most popular cuisines in the US. I feel like we just have chicken parm. Oh, America's chicken parm. Damn it. Nothing's wrong. Don't worry about it. He's crazy. He's shooting at nothing. I was a little ambitious with that roll, I have to admit. Bullshit. I'm not sticking around for this. If I can figure out how this game controls again. Oh, he sees me. That's a lot of reinforcements. That's right. Fuckers. Don't mess with Naked Snake. Kaz said when I finish 13, he might play it. Don't subject him to that. That's awful. How could you? They should make chomin. It's just chicken strips, but even more thinner. Their replacement for ramen. That would actually be fucking insane. That would be... I don't know if they would even be able to, like, market that. You know what I mean? Like, who's gonna hear that and be like, oh my god, that sounds awesome? Because even things like the Double Down are limited time items because they kind of know that they're not gonna sell that well. There's no way they could actually market the chomin. There's no way, right? To be fair, I would have to... If it was... Because that's so insane. That, like... I would have to eat it at least once. Right? Hello, Dream Master.
Huh?
Are you kidding me? I was gonna CQC him because I was literally out of tranks. I had one left. Oh, I have tranks again. Well, now I'm just gonna... Ah, my suppressor's gonna break, dude. Although I don't remember in... See, now Delta's making me question. In OG3, if it says times 01, does that mean that this currently is my last suppressor? Or that I have one more to spare? Because part of me is remembering it as I have one to spare after this. But I'm not 100%. Now Delta is fucking with me. I played too much. At the same time as playing this, so they're blending together. Is there an extra guard in there? Oh my god, there is. Okay. I think that the move is gonna be to just sneak to the trap door then. Or not. Hold on. He saw through the window. He saw one of them knocked out through the window. That makes my life a little bit easier, though. In fairness. Huge. We're gaming. Please tell Konami to release Master League in eFootball. I'll see what I can do. I'm still trying to get them to fix the audio balancing in in Delta's cutscenes. So we'll see. I'm not sure if they're listening to me, but I can try. That was number 31 for the Caratons. We're actually doing great on Tranks now. Do you even play eFootball? No. Why is Black Ops 7 telling me to manage files? Some of the anti-cheat stuff. You have to have some security settings on. I don't even remember what, because I already had them on. It's Secure Boot, which is the same thing that Battlefield 6 is doing. And then they had even one more setting higher that they added like right before the beta because everyone saw that Battlefield 6's anti-cheat wasn't working. So they were like, oh fuck, we can't just do the same thing they're doing. It's not working. They added something else on top of Secure Boot. I don't remember what it was. But there's something with the anti-cheat. I know that that's definitely what it's about. I just am not going to be much help with what exactly it is. Because for me, I just booted it up and it worked. Speaking of, I actually now know what's going on with the beta schedule, chat. The open beta for BO7 started like just a few hours ago. And if you want to try the zombies survival map that's in there, like just that tiny little sectioned off part of the big zombies map that's available, that is currently in still, but it's only in for like the first 2 days of the open beta. And then they're going to take it back out for the last couple days. So, PSA, if you want to hop in for free and maybe test run just the little survival map that they have, that I actually think is fairly enjoyable as being just a tiny little sliver of like side content. I'm surprised by how much fun I had with it, just messing around with it a bit. It's in there for like 2 days, if that interests you. Need some fighting game recommendations for Steam sale? Tekken, duh. If not Tekken, like really any of the Capcom collections that they have. Like all of those are good, genuinely. The Street Fighter one, the collection itself is kind of questionable quality, but like the games are great. I would particularly say if you want to pick up like a cheap collection of amazing fighting games, the Marvel vs. Capcom collection is a must-have. It's 6 Marvel vs. Capcom games for like $40 at full price. And I don't know what you'd be able to get it on sale for, but for like $30 or less, getting 6 Marvel vs. Capcom games is pretty good, I would say. Street Fighter 6 is still really great. I haven't played it, but people like Guilty Gear a lot. Strive is the current one. But I would say Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, or the MVC collection would be my recommendations right now. I need to get the parrot. And then there's all sorts of Caratons during the boss fight.
Snake, I am the end. I am here to send you to your ultimate fate. You'll make a fine quarry for my final hunt.
Haven't heard good things about T8. T8, currently the balancing is a little wonky with some of the Season 2 stuff, but they've already fixed most of it. And even with that, it's still, like, my favorite fighting game I've ever played. Previously, Tekken 7 was my favorite fighting game ever.
Known as the father of
Tekken 8
sniper.
is just
I've got experience
Tekken
sniping
7, but
urban
better.
marine environments.
What about
Even with the
forest?
balancing being kind of wonky right now, Tekken 7's balancing was
Well, the
mega
forest is
fucked.
divided into 3 areas.
You had characters like,
Plateau and a clearing.
like
There should be a
Marduk
line
and
wait for you in one of the
Fuck Your Mom
places.
and
Sounds like this may take
Noctis,
a while.
just
It'll be a test
Steve,
of
Geese
endurance.
Howard,
Be careful, though.
Geese Howard,
From what I've heard,
just destroying the
enemy is
game.
almost supernatural
Tekken
powers
8,
at
like,
camouflaging
even the
themselves.
strongest character in Tekken 8 right
Whoever
now
moves first loses.
is nowhere
This guy's
near
over
how
100
powerful
years
the
old,
top
though,
tiers in
so he
Tekken
should have
7
the
were
advantage in terms
compared to the
of
rest of the
stamina.
cast,
I
so
wouldn't be so sure if I were you.
Why's
I would
that?
still say it's pretty
I've
good.
heard that his body is photosynthetic.
Yoshi Frame Data says hi. Bro, go look at Geese Howard again.
Monster.
Go look at Geese. I can't believe he wasn't the first character I said.
He knows it inside out.
His frame data, he was 2D, so he wasn't even playing by Tekken rules.
Beat him.
He was jumping and air fireballing at people left, right, and center. Tekken 7 Geese was so broken. Like, unbelievably broken. Even like Yoshi and Anna, Nina, they've got nothing on Geese. Oh, he's already right there. Holy fuck. The bird is not here. Hold on. The easiest way to get the bird. But Yoshi's frame data is fucked. His flash is so stupid. His flash in Tekken 8 is baffling. T8 got a 91 on Metacritic. Yeah, it's genuinely, like, it is probably just one of the greatest fighting games I've played, like, on paper, outside of just being my favorite. It's a fantastic game. Because even if you're not looking to play, like, ranked and get super up there and play competitively and everything, which I love sweating my ass off on Tekken. But even if you're not looking to do that, you've got story mode, you've got arcade mode with a unique ending for every character in the roster, and there's like 38 characters now or something. You've got like all the ghost battle stuff, you've got the fight lounge. Like, it's such a content-rich, it's a feature-rich fighting game, which most fighting games nowadays aren't. Most fighting games in the modern era are just like, yeah, we got ranked, and we have ranked. That's about it. Tekken 8 is incredibly feature-rich, because even, like, I feel like I'm forgetting a couple things. Because, to be fair, I just play ranked, but if you want to just play Tekken 8 casually, like, there's so much that you can play outside of, like, getting sweaty in online matches. Not to mention, like, the game's, like, the in-game replay feature, where you can watch your matches back, your online matches. It will pause at certain points where you made, like, a huge error. Like, if you blunder massively against your opponent, the replays will literally pause and pop up with a prompt and be like, here, you should have done this against this character. Like, if you block a move of theirs that's super punishable, but you don't punish it during your match, the replay will literally pause on it and be like, here's the attack that you should have used to punish this attack from Law or whoever it is. Like, the replays of your matches will give you feedback and teach you how to play the game better. There's a lot of amazing things about Tekken 8, even outside of just, like, the core game being really good. Okay, well, there's the Keraton, but where the fuck is the parrot, man? trying to find the parrot when he's not in like one of the 2 spots that I know about is such a bitch. Do you think someone just has a list out there of like all of the end's parrot locations for this purpose? What about Street Fighter 6? Street Fighter 6 is like a top 3 for me. It's definitely my favorite Street Fighter. But I don't love it the way I love Tekken. And I also I think I love it about as much as I love Marvel. Hold on, I'm looking. The end parrot locations. I wonder if someone has put together just a list of like all the spots that he can be perched up in. Hold on, I'm watching a YouTube video of a guy who has like his camera set up in front of his TV on a tripod. Wait, what? Hold on. He just walked up to it and shot it, and I genuinely didn't even really see it. It's the camera quality as well. What? That would be... This is just a location. I'm probably going to have to quit out and load back in. He runs, like, right up here. And the parrot is, like, up in that tree. The one in the back, I think. It's, like, sitting on top of one of these tree branches in this area when he starts the fight. Wow, okay. I think Street Fighter as well, like, if you're... How experienced with fighting games are you? Question. Because Street Fighter is a lot easier to wrap your head around than Tekken is. Like, if you haven't played Street Fighter before, it's a lot easier to get to grips with Street Fighter 6 than it is to, like, try to get to grips with Tekken 8 if you've never played Tekken before. If that makes sense. Like, as a new player, it's a much easier game to learn. But if you're a little more used to fighting games, I mean, it's still... The thing with Tekken that makes it take so long to learn is the matchups. Because, like, there's a shit ton of characters in that game, right? Okay, I don't think the parrot is there for me. I don't know the exact number. I have to think. The game launched with 32 characters, and then they launched 4 in year 1. And we've gotten 2 since then. Armor King is like in a week. So right now it is 38 characters. Next week it will be 39. And the thing about Tekken is that every character has a moveset that's like more than 100 moves long. Like, genuinely every single character has somewhere between 1 and 200 moves on their move list. So learning matchups, like, unless you're the type of player who really just likes to go into practice mode and lab stuff, it takes a very long time to just get a feel for, like, what every other character in the game does. And then, like, how that matches up to your character and what you have, like, your tools, your punishes. That's not even, like, if you're getting to the level where frame data is a concern, that takes even longer to learn. Like, I know a decent bit of frame data on Tekken 8, but even then, I don't know half of it, probably. I know the frame data on like the most common attacks for most characters in the game. Like I know for most characters on the roster how to punish stuff. But even then, I feel like there's a lot of that I don't know. Okay. I'm trying to find more parrot locations because this is going to be way easier than me just hoping to find him throughout the fight. Like just praying that he'll pop up somewhere where he's visible. Because yeah, when he's not in one of the couple spots I know, it's a real bitch. I haven't played Tekken since 6. Oh no, I've played Tekken 7. How old is 6? 6 was like 2000. Hold on, I have to think. 2009? When was Tekken 6 exactly? Tekken 5 was like 2004. Was Tekken 6 like 2009? 7. 2007, I looked it up. Oh, Bloodline Rebellion, which was the version that then became the console version. The Tekken 6 arcade machine came out in 2007. The console version came out in 2009. So I was not terribly far off. I'll take that. I was a little off, but not by a lot. Here we go. I saw that this one has locations. I just need the full list, and it's not formatted well. It's just a wall of text. Oh, here we go. Okay. There's the spot on the log and the one on the munitions shed. I know those. There's one atop a tall tree in the north of Sokrovieno South. Is that where I am right now? Yes. In the north of Sokrovieno South. And then there's another location atop a smaller tree to the northwest. Not my cup of tea, but old players don't like it, like every game ever. Yeah. Every fighting game is, what's it? A new fighting game comes out and there's a little bit of hype around it. But then once the player base has time to, like, really play the game a lot and find its weaker points, then every old player will be like, oh, no, fuck this game. The last game is so much better. And they're not going to go back and play the last game outside of like a very, very small group, which will. But like 99% of those people won't actually go back to the old game. They'll just keep playing the new game while bitching the whole time that the old game was better. That's just every fighting game community. Let me look up to that tree again. Because I swear... How far towards the north? This is like... Oh, I have to map it out, don't I? God, where is this parrot gonna be? Let me try to move him. Even then, I feel like shooting and making a lot of noise is gonna potentially scare the bird off. I don't want to do that. Leaf is generally better in this area. And against the end, I'll take what I can get. Or let me at least snipe the Karoton right now. When Tokon releases. Yeah, I'm excited for Tokon. I've been playing Tekken 8 again. Not like a ton. But I've been playing it here and there again. I'm almost back to my old rank. There's a guy rage baiting. Oh, the one that I didn't actually pull up on stream, but that I told people about and where to find it. Because I couldn't play it on stream. The trolling guy. That was Killer Instinct. The like 2013 or 14 KI. I don't remember what year exactly. But the newer KI was what that was. Man, we need Killer Instinct back again. We need another Killer Instinct comeback, please. Microsoft, I beg. I beg you. Killer Instinct come back again. I fuck with KI. It's so fun. Not like in a competitive sense. That's one that I enjoy very casually. Like Street Fighter, Marvel, Tekken. I enjoy those like competitively and casually. Pretty much anything else I play just casually, fighting game wise. Like, what's it? Like Arxis games I play casually because anime fighters are just not for me. Sorry, I'm trying to also like keep up with all the collectibles and yap about fighting games. Have I gotten this fruit already? My guide doesn't say anything about it being new. Yeah, I've eaten this. Okay. I'm glad. Why is KI free to play? They did this weird model where the game was free to play, but if you were a free to play player, you barely got any of the modes available, and you literally only got one character at a time. And that character that was available for free to players rotated out like once a week or something. And I think it still works like that. I don't know. I remember this from back when it came out. But then all the characters individually were like really cheap to buy. So it still ended up being cheaper than like Mortal Kombat, at least when the game first came out. I don't remember how many characters they ended up releasing over time. But I think it was like $5 a character. And there were like 8 characters at launch. So even if you bought all of them at full price, it was still like $20 cheaper than buying like MKX would have been the one around that time. Or Street Fighter 5, it was still cheaper than Street Fighter 5. Like launch Street Fighter 5. So take that as you will. Oh, those were dark times. Street Fighter 5 launch, eh? Those were bad times. That was just, I will never forget. Is that the parrot? That's the parrot. Holy shit. He is so hard to spot. That's why I was like, I want to have an idea of where to look rather than trying to find him on my own. That's him. That's him up there. Well, I learned a new spawn location for the parrot today. Oh, fuck me. He knows. He knows. Ah, fuck. Just leave. Just leave me alone, please. Grand Blue has character rotation. 2XKO will have a few free characters. Others are premium. I was so not interested in 2XKO until that Teemo trailer came out. And I'm telling you, something about that character is speaking to me. Like, spiritually. I couldn't tell you why, but that trailer really made me like, oh. Maybe I should check this out and play Teemo. But it's a tag fighter, so then I'm going to have to learn someone else too. But maybe it's worth it. Trying to fucking hit this bird, man. Well, the end ran off, so I don't have to... Okay, Kojima. Okay. How do I hit this bird? Is this, like, where am I supposed to shoot this bird from? 2XKO has many big boys, which I like. Oh yeah, didn't you play Jack on T8, if I remember? That's a cursed character, man. Fun, but cursed. I've been talking about, False and I found out about that DuckStation NetPlay branch, like the community-made NetPlay that allows for rollback on DuckStation. And we've been playing Tekken 1, just fucking around with it with each other on rollback netcode, having a good time. And oh my god. Jack and I just unlocked Kuma, because you have to like play the arcade mode to unlock over half the roster. So in my free time, I've been trying to play it a little bit, even without her, just so that I can unlock more characters for us. Jack is base roster, but I just unlocked Kuma. And Tekken 1 Kuma might be some of the most nightmarish shit I've ever seen in a fighting game. Like, actually, oh my god, Tekken 1 Kuma is so cursed. Okay, the parrot's still there. Does it want me to, like, climb the tree for him? Maybe? I think it does. I hope he doesn't fly off, though. It's kind of my main concern. Because with the other parrot spawns, you can't actually hit him if you're not close enough. Like, you have to be within a certain distance for his hitbox to even be active. I think it's just an optimization thing. Especially because he's like a secret enemy. They probably just didn't mind having a little bit of extra jank with him. Yeah, I hit him just fine there. Oh, wrong button. Again, Delta, muscle memory. There's a character called Juggernaut that lets you run only... Oh, there's something called a Juggernaut Fuse, sorry. That lets you run only one character with increased health. Oh, but wouldn't my combo potential be pretty lacking, though? I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with 2XKO. Like I said, it's not particularly interesting me, even though I love tag fighters. But the Teemo trailer really did, like, that character looks like a ton of fun. Because that's the other thing too, like, none of the character trailers have really done much for me for that game either. Because I've been keeping up. Because, you know, sometimes you see a trailer for a game and you're like, that's my character. That one right there, that's my character. And then you have, like, an idea going in. But I just haven't had that with 2XKO outside of Teemo. But then it's a tag fighter, so I need more than one. Unless the Juggernaut thing that you're talking about is, like, particularly good. Maybe then. I don't know. Isn't the game gonna have Vanguard too? I just remembered. It's gonna have Vanguard, isn't it? Like, I'm gonna have to install Vanguard to my computer again to play 2XKO if I want to. I literally just this morning was joking with False. Because she used to play Valorant, right? Oh, hello, Keraton. We're on top of that. That's number 33. We were just joking this morning. She used to play Valorant, and she was like, would you play a game of Valorant with me just for me? And she was totally joking. She doesn't actually want to play Valorant again. She swore off the game a long time ago. And I was about to be like, yeah, I would play a game of Valorant just for you. But then literally as I was saying it, I was like, ooh, I would have to reinstall Vanguard anti-cheat to my computer, and I don't want to do that. Because uninstalling Vanguard from your computer is one of the worst experiences I've had in gaming. Just trying to get rid of Vanguard even after I had uninstalled Valorant and everything was such a pain in the ass. Because it was still on my PC, like hogging up resources every boot. Because even if you uninstall the launcher and everything, Vanguard stays behind. And is nigh impossible to get rid of. Like, holy fuck. They give that thing so many privileges that it's, like, impossible to even try to uninstall it. Is Vanguard that terrible? Yeah. Yeah. It keeps me away from Riot games. Just because I remember that Vanguard anti-cheat is something I have to install if I ever want to play a Riot game. Just remembering that I have to deal with it again if I want to play a Riot game actively puts me off. Like, it just, you saw it in real time. I was talking like, yeah, I might check out 2XKO. It seems like I have at least something that makes me a bit interested in it. And then I remembered Vanguard, and I was like, oh. Ooh. Why play Valorant when you can play the racist version? Valorant is the racist version, bro. And it's even worse because they have the E-daters, too. Oh my god. Bro, 2XKO? It has the actual, like, 2v2 mode. Where, instead of it just being a normal tag fighter... And that mode has ranked as well. I think I told False about this. But instead of just having it be, like, you control two characters and swap them out on your own... like it would normally be... They actually have a 2v2 mode where you're on a team with someone, like with your duo, and you're playing your character, and they're playing their character, and like you swap in and out together and work together to beat the other pair that you're fighting against. And that was the one thing that did seem like a really cool hook for 2XKO. But now that I'm thinking about it, bro, the Valorant and League E-daters are going to be playing the 2v2s on 2XKO. They're going to be duoing the tag fighter, bro. CS is more sexist. Yeah, False, didn't you say that you tried to play CS once, but you were, like, immediately put off of it? Why does the Teemo trailer have deep-fried memes? I don't know, but it was killing me, because I was like, who made this? They need a raise, frankly. Whoever edited all these Teemo, like, memes and stuff for the trailer. My favorite part of that trailer was him doing the Street Fighter parry. Them recreating that, because they're literally just making a meme out of they gave him the old Street Fighter parry. Valorant isn't bad, just mind your business or mute teammates. The TikTok era is over. E-dating on Valorant sounds like an abusive relationship. Same for tag fighters. False, would you play a 2v2 tag fighter like that with me? Just for fun? Like, I mean, who else would I play ranked with? I was going to say, we don't even have to play ranked or anything. So that you don't get put up against, like, you know, people who sweat the way I do. But if I only ever played it on ranked with you, I would just be your rank anyway. And I wouldn't give a shit about my 2v2 rank because the 1v1 is the actual important thing. About Vanguard anti-cheat. Chat. That reminded me, the way I save Vanguard. Now I'm thinking about it, so I'm not going to do it. Falsa's also been making fun of my accent. She's been making fun of my accent again. Just recently, like since stream yesterday, I said the word bar. 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 And she made fun of the way I said it. I say as I'm trying to fight the accent and I can't. I'm actively trying not to and I can't do it. Bar. Bar. I forget you have to stalk him when you get that close. I forgot his hearing was fucking inhuman in this game. Oh, wait, I need to get the Keraton before I forget it. This is number 34 right here. Bar. How many months is it, chat? I still haven't fixed the thing where my new chat doesn't say it. I keep forgetting. Thank you, Mickle. I know it's a lot. It's like 30 some. 40? No, 38. I was gonna say it's probably pushing 40 by now. Close. 38 months. Thank you for the 38 months. I know that Mickle has the oldest membership on YouTube. That makes it easier. Which is good for me because also I know that Jess has like the second longest and she's right behind Mickle. She's only like 2 or 3 weeks behind him, something like that. So I know that if Mickle ever lapses and misses a month, he loses it. And I could hold this over his head forever. Guaranteed monthly income by threatening Mickle. Mickle's been tolerating you for 3+ years. Mickle came over from Twitch. Mickle's one of the Twitch guys who came over when I stopped streaming on Twitch way back. So more than that, I'll file for bankruptcy before I resign my first place. Works for me. Appreciate the Metal Gear retrospective. Acid seems interesting. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Thank you. Acid isn't... Oh my god, I have to 100% Acid after this. It's very interesting. 100%ing it is going to be a grind. Because, I mean, you know, it's not that bad. You just have to complete the game and get one of every single card while doing so. It's not that bad, right? In a game with hundreds of cards, many of them are like super duper rare. And the way that you get cards is by opening packs that have totally random chances. It's not gonna be that bad, is it? It can't be. It can't be. Can't be that bad. Where is this old man? Where did he scurry off to? Oh, I thought that was... I thought I saw his bald head like between the trees there for a second. I'm seeing him everywhere, bro. I saw the mushrooms in the middle of that pack of grass and thought it was his legs. Going to be Ghost Babel 2, 100%. Bro, and then you know what the best part of 100%ing Acid is? The funniest part? The people who know already know. The funniest part is that after we 100% Acid, the very next game release order after Acid is Acid 2. How many subs do you need for membership? Back when I got monetized, they only had, like, partner, and that was it. They didn't have any of the weird tiering system that they have now. So when I got partner, it was just, you had to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watch time in the last year. But now, I think it's like, to get memberships opened up, if I remember right, it's 500 subs. How did you see me? It's 500 plus, I think it's like 3,000 hours watch time. I could look. I have a non-monetized YouTube channel right now. I could go look, actually. I could tell you. One of the other channels that I own is not monetized yet, so. It's all halved? No, I think it's 3,000 hours. Hold on. I'm gonna look real quick. Gotta go to YouTube Studio real fast. Oh. No, okay. Oh. Okay, there are 3 requirements, chat. 3 of them. You have to have 500 subs. You have to have 3 video uploads in the last 90 days. And one or the other between 3,000 hours of watch time on long form content or 3 million views on shorts in the last 90 days. One of those 2. The 500 subs and 3 uploads in the last 90 days are required for everyone. 3,000 hours of watch time or 3 million shorts views. One of those or the other, depending on what your primary like content format is accepted. Can you lose membership? I think you can lose your partner status if your channel like falls out of the criteria. But like realistically, I don't think that's anything that anyone would have to worry about. They do threaten it. Doxy lost hers. Who's Doxy? You say these names. They warn you to upload or they revoke it. So what was the reasoning for losing hers? Because I feel like I'm pretty sure that what's it? As long as you don't fall out of the requirements, you're fine. She didn't post for X years. But what I was gonna say is like once you are partner and you're at the point where like you have videos that are just good, which to get to partner you have to, because 4,000 hours of watch time is a lot more than it sounds like. It's in the last year. Let's just go last 7 days. Yeah, like once you have videos that are in algorithm long term, to put it into perspective, 4,000 hours of watch time in the last year is hard when you're first starting. But like once your channel is established and partnered and everything, partner doesn't matter. Just once you're at that threshold and you have videos that are actually getting you there, like my Resident Evil 6 video alone has 1.7 thousand hours in the last week. like as of today, back to September 28th, that video is not new. That video's a few months old. Nearly half a year old. Like, once you have videos that are in the algorithm like that, the hours and stuff just keep trickling in. Prey and favorites, hyper-based. Just wait until you see that System Shock 2 is also in there. It's installed, not in favorites. It's both. It's installed and in my favorites. It is. I have mine set to only show my installed games, but it is up there in my favorites. System Shock 2 is in there. Why does 3 to 4,000 sound so impossible? Because scale. Like, and that's kind of the thing, right? Is like, the scale of partnered channels, like, those numbers sound kind of low. But like 4,000 when I did it, hours of public watch time in the last year. Like 4,000 hours of people watching your content in the span of a year is actually insane. How many hours are in a year? How many hours in a year? I could do this on a calculator. Easier just to Google it. There's about 8,700 hours in a year. So like, that's the equivalent of about half a year of watch time, almost half a year of watch time in the span of a year. Right? That's pretty large scale, even for like the bare minimum to hit partner. But then channels that do hit partner and continue to grow, the scale is kind of insane. In terms of like, once you actually start to put things into perspective like that, like how much does the watch time mean? Can I do this on my phone? It would be easier than tabbing out, showing you guys my Steam again. Hold on, can I do this on my phone? Yes, my watch time in the calendar year of 2025 this is calendar year, not last 365 days, calendar year. That's a stupid amount of watch time. Well, it doesn't work like that. Hold on. Because the Yakuza 0 video will have less watch time than that. Because that's assuming everyone watches the entire video, which is not the way that goes. Yeah, the Yakuza 0 video, since upload, has 1.6K. Because on average, people watch about 13 minutes of it and then click off. Which might sound bad, but that's 13-minute average retention is pretty good. Even like my YouTube dashboard is praising me for it. When I look at that metric, it's like, this is good. Do more of this. This video good. Calendar year 2025, my channel, whole channel, mind you, streams, videos, everything throughout the year, has 441,000 hours of watch time. Let me whip out the calc real quick on my phone too. 441, I'll just punch in the exact number. 441,866. Almost 442,000. Right? I had to check that. Yes, 1,000. Divided by 8760. That's the amount in a year. That's the equivalent of 50 years of watch time in the span of this year. The scale of YouTube is crazy once you start putting it into perspective. And I'm not even that big of a channel, right? Like, that's my channel. Putting things into perspective like that. 50 years, it's about 50 and a half years of watch time since January 1st this year. It says Delta. Does it? False, does my Twitch stream say Delta? No. Okay. Try refreshing it, Raiden. Maybe? Those 50 years are Hazriel alone? How does that work? Does not say Delta. He's on Twitch. Oh. There's 2 subs. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate it. Now it's fine? Yeah, I guess it just didn't update weirdly on your end. I was like, I swear I set it up beforehand. I must have. It just does. It just does. Hey, Mickle. Mickle. Listen to me. Listen. You and me. Because I kind of know where you're at with this. But 101 right now, okay? Lock it in. BO7 open beta started today. Today and tomorrow only during the open beta, despite the fact that the open beta is going for like 4 days. Today and tomorrow only, one of the survival maps for zombies is playable in the beta. Point being, you can try BO7 zombies for free today or tomorrow. You're welcome. Thank you. It's free. Just got to download it. Mickle's one of the lasting zombies guys, and he's normally not super in the loop on it. So I gotta let him know these things. I don't know if he'll even do it. Looks pretty shit, I'm gonna be honest. I have not enjoyed the multiplayer so far, and I think the campaign looks like shit. But the zombies, at least from what you can really play on a survival map like that, because mind you, it's like the BO2 survival maps, right? Where it's like farm, bus depot, town. It's like that kind of style of a map. So it's pretty limited. But the core systems and stuff, I like a lot. My big thing, zombies-wise, that I've enjoyed on this survival map, that I didn't even really notice at first, but the more that I thought on it, I was like, wait a minute. They took super sprinters out. I don't know if that's only a survival map thing or what, but like, there's no super sprinters. So, you know, training is viable again for high rounding. What did he just drop? It looks like Warzone zombies ported into zombies. They don't look or feel like zombies. What? Are we talking about the same map? The art design this year is so much better than like anything since BO4. It's less Warzone-y than it's been for a long time. The only thing that's still like Warzone-y, because that was a complaint with BO6 a bit too, is what's it? The armor plates. It's the same as BO6. It's still just like, don't like that. I still wish they would change that. Those are his footprints. I almost went right over them without noticing. Eesh. Where is he? Okay, I see him. Ah, shit. Worth a shot. You see what Brisket said? I've seen thousands of people saying that. I've seen some people. Thousands is a bit exaggerated. I could sit here and argue Battlefield versus COD ad nauseum. Like sales-wise, I'll just wait until holiday season rolls around. I can have my I told you so then. Looks so uninspired. Mickle, you're the Liberty Balls enjoyer. Like, I'm the guy who, like, my big complaint and the big reason that I don't love Liberty Falls is that it feels so generic and not zombies like. And I'm telling you, this is like some of the best art direction we've gotten in years. You ever accidentally forget you have the 1911 out instead of the Mark 22? Yeah, I've started to be extra careful about it after doing it a good few times. It's just the grind map? No. You told me it's the map that you like in BO6. You like it more than Terminus. You like it more than Citadel. You told me it's your favorite map in BO6. Haven't played Battlefield or COD. I'm playing both. And I think that BO7 sales will be lower than usual for COD because of the large amount of fatigue this year. But it's still COD and Battlefield. So like there's no way that Battlefield is going to sell more copies, sort of thing. Is he gonna stay turned around? Oh no, thank God. He's got some ears on him. Just the fact that he heard me from that far back is crazy. While crawling, mind you. Here we go. Okay. Don't hold him up. Oh.
Where did you...
Something like 2 million pre-orders on Steam alone. I don't know where you got that number, but we don't know that. What?
I don't think so.
We don't have any pre-order sales figures for it.
Here, take it and go.
Woo! Oh, I'm up his ass. Let's go. Stupid bitch. Ow! He saw me.
Call yourself a son of the
I do. It was Big Media House. Forgot who it was, though. Yeah, no, we don't have any, like, concrete pre-order figures or anything from EA. They may have, like, estimated that off of something. I don't know what they would have used to try to estimate it, but we don't have any actual numbers on that. Also, 2 million in pre-orders alone would be like a near record-breaking video game. That's like GTA kind of numbers. Ooh, my stomach growling is gonna give me away. I also keep forgetting that Battlefield 6 is in like 5 days. By the way, I was just saying this to False. Like, I just this morning remembered, I'm like, that's so close. And like right now, I feel like I'm so like spread thin on games as it is that I'm not even getting that like little butterfly feeling of like, ooh, Battlefield's almost here. Because I'm already playing so many other things. Right? There we go. Thank God. That was a pretty long end fight. I have other games I'd rather play. Oh my God, Mickle. Now look.
spirits
Chat.
of the forest. forest.
Give me time to thoroughly
The boss
say this to Mikkel before anyone.
would be proud of you.
ARPG
Time
fans,
has come for
cool
a
it,
younger
but Mikkel.
generation to rise.
I've been playing Diablo 4 because I was curious. I'm like, it is season 10. The bird is a ghost because I ate it. I've never eaten it pre-cutscene.
And now
Oh my god.
journey
The bird is a ghost.
to a close.
Incredible, Kojima. Incredible.
A splendid way to end it all.
Diablo 4 season 10. I've been playing it. I've been enjoying it. I think it's very easily the best state that game has ever been in. Balancing feels great. Loot feels good. The seasonal mechanic is good. The difficulty overhaul from like way back, but this is my first time playing it since then, is amazing. Diablo 4 is in a great state. The best state it's been in. I still don't like it as much as Last Epoch or Path of Exile 2 or Path of Exile 1 or Diablo 2, but it's definitely the best that Diablo 4 has ever been. Smiley face. Thumbs up. Since the catastrophic first season. This is the most I've played of D4 since season 1. Like, any time that I've tried to give it another chance, this is the most time I've put into it in any one of those, like, little revisits I've done. Like, it's still not even in the territory of, like, best ARPG for me. Because a lot of Diablo 4's issues are a lot deeper than, like, little seasonal tweaks. Like, even 10 seasons later, I still feel like they're trying to work out stuff that's been a problem for a while. But, like, it's good. I still don't like... That's what I was about to say. I don't like the open world thing. I just... Even now that they've fixed up a lot of the game, I feel like the open world is just not for me. I prefer maps. I prefer, like, PoE style. I go into a little map. I clear out the map, get all the little loot, and then I leave. And I start a new map. That's way better for me. Because, like, Diablo 4... Like, what do you do when you're actually trying to have fun playing Diablo 4? You grind nightmare dungeons. And that's, like, the closest thing the game has to maps. You just go from one nightmare dungeon to another. And that's the most enjoyable that game ever is. Make sure you got all the frogs. I will double check before I leave. I did get the parrot. Yeah, we got him. We got him. You still have to do the Lilith fetch quest every season? No, you don't have to do your renown every season. They changed it so that it's just account-wide now, permanent. But this is my first full season that I'm playing since they changed it. So I have to redo my renown currently because it reset prior to them making that change. So I'm working through my renown grind again, but I will never have to do it again after doing it this season. So it's kind of like, it's not the fault of this season, but it's still not great sort of thing. But at least going forward, once I do it one more time, I never have to do it again. I'll take that. That's good. If that is the cost, just doing it one more time to never touch it again, I'll do it. I love the cutscenes and the extra... Yeah, the campaign in Diablo 4 was really good. I think, like, PoE 2's campaign is way better now. I think Last Epoch's campaign is a bit better. But compared to any ARPG on the market, when D4 came out, it had the best campaign. Which means it still has, like, a top 3 campaign in the genre, in my opinion. I was boxed in, I remember that. The PS4 version was having issues where, like, parts of the map literally could not be accessed because the loading was broken. You're not gonna touch D4 after this. You've got Last Epoch and PoE. Maybe true. I feel like D4 is in a state now where I'll play at least 1 or 2 characters a season. Like, I am enjoying it, even if it's not as much. I feel like, considering that D4 also only has like 2 seasons a year, I could play like a little bit of every season. I don't think I'm gonna like grind every season, like multiple characters kind of grind. Like, it's not gonna be a Last Epoch or PoE for me in that sense, but I like it. I like it. I think it's actually in a state where I enjoy the game now. Which it was pre-season 1. That was good too. Their BattleNet choices make me never want to play again. I'm on Steam. I'm on Steam finally for Diablo 4 as well. Because I was complaining that I needed to buy the expansion that came out, like the big paid expansion, if I wanted to enjoy all of what was available there. And then as I was talking about it on stream, someone was like, it's on sale on Steam right now. And I looked, and there was no sale running on BattleNet. So the game plus the expansion on Steam was like $30. And just buying the expansion on BattleNet was $40. So I said, yeah, fuck it. I'll pay $30 and get the expansion and have the game on Steam now. Never need to load it through BattleNet again. And I'm a happy boy having my Diablo 4 on Steam now. Very good. Because Sorceress got one shot. Sorceress is so good right now, Mikkel. You have no clue. The seasonal mechanic right now offers unique perks, like a set of 20 unique perks that you can mix and match between each class. And one of the new ones that they just gave Sorcerer is Mana Shield, which is a classic from like way back in Diablo 1. The Mana Shield. What it does is when it's active, when you take damage from an enemy, it gets removed from your mana before it ever starts removing from your health. It will take away from your mana pool instead, and sorcerers have way bigger mana pools than they do health pools. So it's always been like one of the best spells for sorcerer. Diablo 4 just never had it, but now this seasonal mechanic that they just added with Season 10 has brought Mana Shield to sorcerer again. And it's glorious. It is so good. That one would work? Oh. Well, I can do a scorpion. A scorpion would work. I need to eat a vulture as well. See how hard my boss DPS gets shafted? They have the best DPS right now. Like I said, the balancing is fixed. The balancing is better. Granted, it's been 10 seasons since you and I played the game. Like, at least I went back to try a couple times, but I only ever played for like 2 hours each time and then dropped it again. This time I've played for like, I think like 7 hours so far. Oh.
What was that?
Nothing. This bitch is gonna sting me. Don't do it. Only took them 2 years. Yeah, I don't know when they fixed it, to be fair. All I know is that when I played Season 1, the balancing got fucking destroyed. Like, it was so bad. Sometime between Season 1 and Season 10, things have really... Last time I played it was the corny Spark or Frost build. From what I've seen, people are mostly playing Hydra or Ball Lightning right now. I played a little Hydra, and I really enjoyed it. Hydra was a lot of fun. but I'm currently playing Druid.
I hear something.
I'm so bad at this.
There's nothing here.
Ball lightning was useless when I played. Yeah, it's really good right now. I can't log into Microsoft. Really? You log into Battle.net through Microsoft? Oh, Battle.net Classic? Diablo 2. That's the old Battle.net, isn't it? Not the current one, right? Especially excited for T8. Bro, I love Tekken 8. Couldn't PvP with Sorceress because I'd get spawn camped and one shot. Well, to be fair, Diablo PvP. Some people like it. Some people like it. All the way back to Diablo 1, it's been a thing. I don't judge much. Only a little bit. Bitch.
Who's that?
No one. Okay. I escaped. Because I downloaded D4. Oh. You said D2. So I was like, oh, old Battle.net? I'm not that old to use 1998 Battle.net. Well, you have to if you want to play Diablo 2 online at all. Which is why I thought that that's what you were trying to say. The old Battle.net. Because the current Battle.net doesn't actually have Diablo 2 on it. Don't ask me why. I mean, we know why. It's because there's the remaster. But it has Diablo 1 on it. You can play Diablo 1 on the new Battle.net. Just a really shitty version of Diablo 1 that I wouldn't even recommend. But no Diablo 2. No classic Diablo 2 on that. Thank you, Blizzard. Whirlwind had me on a leash. Barbarian is the bad class right now, unfortunately. He's not doing so hot. Must away. I was busy gambling before second job. We'll see you around, hot sauce. Have a good rest of your day. Pro tip to enjoying Tekken. This is my one pro tip. Play a Mishima. You will never feel manlier in your whole life than winning with a Mishima on Tekken. I don't know why. I can't explain to you why. I killed him. That counts as a kill, doesn't it? Well, that's fine. Foxhound and the non-lethal run will double up. Foxhound is a non-lethal run, so it works. It works out. It's fine. I should have gotten Sparking Zero. Sparking Zero is fun for like a casual game. I say that. I've played like 200 hours of Sparking Zero. It keeps pulling me back in. I don't know why, dude. I did hit max rank on ranked too. I was a Z rank player. Or play Yoshi and fill your DMs with angry messages. True. I tried playing D1 on my current PC. My PC didn't like it. If you want to play D1, which I recommend, it really genuinely, like at first it's weird. You're like, ooh, D1, yikes, you got the rust on you. But Once you adjust, it's beautiful. There is a modded, like, D1 client that makes it just run better on modern systems. Has a couple quality of life things, like it has a stash, which Diablo 1 never had. You could never stash items in Diablo 1 or gold or anything, because gold takes up your inventory space in D1. Again, D1, it's a little rough at first, but Devolution X. It's like evolution, but it's evil and with a D on the front. Devolution X. Modded D1 client. Works great for everything. Single player, multiplayer, you name it. It's the best way to play Diablo 1 nowadays. You die, you lose your gold too. Yes, because it is in your inventory space. So, because, yeah, Diablo 1 also, when you die, you drop all of your gear where you died. And your gear is basically your character in Diablo 1. So, like, you drop all your gear in, like, the caves or the hell levels. Bro, you're not getting that shit back. Like, you're not. You're gonna die before you can even get within 10 feet of your gear. It's gone. You just accept it. But, it's so fun. The fact that the PC can't run it, it's because Diablo 1 just does not cooperate with modern operating systems. That's the only issue. If you play like Devolution, it'll run. You just need like the modded client because, of course, let the community do the work, right? Let them fix the problems. The company won't. Looking at you, Blizzard fuckers. But Diablo 1 is really fun, genuinely. Like, there's something about that game. Whenever there's a lapse in, like, other ARPG content, I weirdly gravitate back to Diablo 1. This was on Game Pass the time I tried it. Oh, yeah. That wouldn't help either, would it? So modding wasn't an option? Right, right. That makes sense, actually. I'm a Diablo 1 fan. Like, genuinely. I just enjoy playing it. That is in your chin, dude. What are you... Sometimes the game just won't put them down. It's weird. Get me out of here before they get here. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. You didn't see anything. D1 Glazer? I mean, it's like a B tier ARPG overall. Like, if I was doing a tier list, it would be like in the B tier. It's just, it's weird because, like, you play it and it has so many aspects that should make it awful, but, like, weirdly it just kind of works. Microsoft put a game on Game Pass that 90% of players can't play. That just sounds like the Microsoft Game Store in general. I booted up Gears of War 4 because False and I are going to start that very soon in our playthrough of all the Gears games. I booted that up through the Microsoft Store this morning while I had some spare time just to make sure it worked. And I was surprised that just out of the box, I was able to actually boot up the game. Like, it genuinely did surprise me that it just worked. because it's on the Microsoft Store on PC. So I expected literal nothing. No additional install? No, if you have COD installed already, it auto-updated. Because I was confused at first too, but it is there. And it is big, like the install size is big. It just auto-updated if you already had like the COD HQ installed. That's why I saw available gigs plummet. Yes, that is why. It's because it auto-updated for the BO7 stuff. I actually saw people complaining about it who didn't want to play the beta, but the game auto-installed it. They were like, what the fuck? It's so big. I had to go and press like 3 buttons to uninstall it. Should I get Capcom Fighting Collection 2? Is that the one that has, like Power Stone and shit? I mean, if you want, I feel like if you just picked up Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8, those will probably keep you occupied for a bit. I'm not gonna lie, those will keep you busy for a solid amount of time between them. Doesn't look like some Warzone shit. No, so that's the multiplayer HUD, Mickle. What's the deal with the HUD right now is that when the game comes out, they're going to have a unique zombies HUD as well as 8 different selectable HUDs to choose from. And data miners went through and already found the Black Ops 1 HUD is in there. Just as like the Black Ops 1 zombies HUD is in there. The Black Ops 3 HUD is in there. And they also found references to the BO2 Zombies HUD, but they didn't find any image files for it yet, the last I saw. But the BO2 Zombies HUD will be an option as well, from what we currently know. So it seems like pretty much they're just going to have all of the previous Zombies HUDs as well as the new one, just to choose from in the menu, basically. Which means I will probably play it with the BO1 style HUD, most likely. Because I love that Zombies HUD. Just so simple, but so elegant. The one with SNK and Power Stone. It's a good collection, but I feel like you've probably got enough between Street Fighter and Tekken for now, to be real with you.
I'll be fine. It's just that playing these 2 roles hasn't left me much time to sleep.
And everything else will go on sale in time again. Might even be cheaper.
He found out.
If he knew, I'd be dead already. No, this is.
But yes, I've eaten many snakes.
He's a sadist.
Oh, did I get the
Pleasure out of making
Keraton?
people suffer.
I did not.
He's scum.
I forgot. I can get it going back at least. Gonna skip it for now. Yeah. Like, it will go on sale again. Might even be cheaper if you wait longer, and
I'm the same
those
way.
2 will keep you
Scarred
busy
all
for a
over.
while, as
Can I
is.
see?
No.
Especially if you actually get into Tekken, that's at least 100 hours before you get
I
tired
got
of
it
it.
after defecting to the Soviet Union.
Like, if you actually get into ranked on Tekken, that will keep you busy for a long time.
Code breaking is a desk job. Where'd you get this kind of scar?
You really want?
I say at least 100. I've got like 300 on Tekken 8.
Well, too bad.
Came out last year. Granted, like last January.
But enough about
But
that.
300
We've gotta get
hours.
going. The phase 2 trial of the Shagohod is about to start, and it looks like someone might be coming to spoil the party.
Khrushchev?
His forces are on their way here. The colonel is gathering his troops together.
This is hideous. Yeah, I don't like the multiplayer
If you
HUD.
don't get a move on,
Like, I like
it'll
it
be even tighter
for
than
being like a BO2 sequel for multiplayer,
You'll need this key.
but
It unlocks the door. To
it looks
the
awful in
outside.
Zombies. I wonder if that is one of the options in Zombies when the full game releases, because they have some Zombies elements in there.
And take this too.
So I bet that will be optional, like as one of the 8.
The food of the future. A well-balanced meal.
Could you imagine if they had the BO4 HUD as an option?
It's good to eat some real food once.
Who the fuck would choose that? Like, just thinking about if they have BO 1, 2, and 3, I said the other day, like, they probably have World at War in there as one of them, because we don't know all of the options. We just know that there are, like, 8 of them.
Do you know
So I'm
where
assuming if
exactly
they have
across
BO
the
1,
Grand
2, and
Sokolov
3,
is located?
and then the
He's in the
BO 7
hall
one
of
at
the
least,
weapons
that's
lab.
only 4.
The weapons lab.
So
is
World at
divided
War
into
is pretty
3
likely to be
rooms.
in there.
There's the
That
east
would
wing,
actually,
which houses
there's a
the
chance I would play a lot with
research
that HUD too. Speaking of just simple,
And there's
clean,
the main room
elegant,
where the weapons are
nostalgic.
assembled. That's where the Shagohod is.
Me and my 1,000 hours of World at War playtime on Steam that always it makes everyone go, what the
That's
fuck?
where Sokolov is. To get in, you'll have to enter
BO
the
1
main
through 7 HUD,
east
no
wing.
HUD.
Then go through the passageway.
I feel
to
like
the
they
second floor of the
probably
main
BO 6's HUD must
The
be in
west
there.
wing of the weapons lab.
Speaking like it's literally if it's already in the COD HQ,
There's
I
just
can't
one
imagine they don't just let you toggle it,
Then again,
right?
The West Wing is protected by the highest level of security. You need to be Colonel class to get in.
I'm trying to think.
Colonel
Yeah,
class.
BO 6 is definitely one of those
Here.
options.
Look at this picture.
Maybe Cold War is not in
Major
there.
Ivan Rydenovich
Like if they were gonna
Ivanovich,
skip any Black Ops
pretend
game,
you're him.
how do I do that?
it's probably Cold War. Wait a minute, how many Treyarch Zombies games are there? World at War, BO 1, 2, 3, 4,
Steal his clothes.
Cold War 6.
You look similar from behind. You
7.
won't know the difference. Your face might
That's
be the
8.
problem, so you just have
Do
to
you think
get
it's
used
literally just the new HUD and then every other Treyarch Zombies HUD? Do you think those are the 8 options? Actually, I never counted them out until just now. Do you think that's what it is? Because it might be. Vanguard. We don't talk about Vanguard. We don't talk about it.
Oh, right. But how am I supposed to escape once I get Sokolov?
Do you think it's just all of them other than Vanguard?
Command said you're supposed
That
to
would
have
be
something
awesome.
ready for me.
To be honest, I wouldn't complain.
do.
I would never play with
There's a
like the
lake 30
BO4
miles
HUD or
north of here.
anything. Or the Cold
I
War
hit
or
it
the
with
BO6 one. Knowing that all those other options are there.
State-of-the-art ground effect vehicle.
But that would be
Ground
hilarious
vehicle.
if it was literally
can't
just
fly
all
one
the
of
other
those.
zombies HUDs from prior
That's okay.
games.
I happen to
Mikkel,
be
you're
the
not in the
expert.
know. Do you know about cursed mode?
Taking off
Have you
from a
heard
lake
about
is
this? This
trickier.
cursed
Plus,
mode?
It's not like riding a motorcycle. You
Like at
have
least
to be
5
more
people in chat
delicate.
just sighed
I
at hearing me
see how
mention
good
it
I am
again.
with the bike
Like they know I'm about to go in on it if you haven't heard. And yes, I know the meme we need you on Verdansk.
Right.
Because
You handle the
they
escape
kicked
then.
Dalek off of
I'll
zombies
handle
again
Krasnograd.
at the event.
Wait a
but-
minute.
And once again, they only kicked Dalek off. No one else got kicked off the game,
The
only
story
Dalek
between you
did.
and the boss.
Cursed mode? No.
She
So get this,
is like a
Mikkel.
mother
When the
and
game
my
comes out,
master.
once you complete the Easter egg for a map,
Deeper than that.
you will unlock the ability to play that map in cursed mode.
Half of me belongs to the boss.
And Mikkel also just sighed because he heard you have to complete the Easter egg. But
No,
But-
nothing like that.
Do you hate her?
cursed mode
Does it have to be
gives
one or the
you
other? Love or hate?
what's it? You can only spawn with a default pistol, no attachments or anything. Just full default pistol. It has the classic zombies point system.
We lived and died together. You
The
couldn't
zombie
possibly
health
understand.
scaling is more aggressive, similar
You
to
think you can kill
like
her now?
BO3 and earlier zombies with no health cap.
That's your mission, isn't it?
It's basically a classic mode.
Assassinating the boss?
It's basically a classic mode. However, there are also new Easter eggs and side quests that will be in the maps that are exclusive to when you're playing in cursed mode. And by completing those additional quests that unlock in the cursed
Someone
mode,
special?
you unlock additional difficulty modifiers that you can enable yourself
You were interested.
just at will when you start up a match. So you unlock like additional challenges to enable for the
Really?
mode when you play it.
How do you feel about me?
It's basically once you complete the Easter egg, you get a classic mode that also has like customizable difficulty
part of the mission.
modifiers that are rewards for doing extra quests that are only in the classic mode. BO4 customs, nice. It sounds great. It sounds really great, actually. That's like the one thing that as soon as they started talking about that in like the marketing a little bit, my ears perked up. Everything else I was kind of like, yeah, this looks like BO6 zombies, like round 2. But then they started talking about cursed mode. And ever since then, I have been anxious
What's wrong?
because that shit sounds awesome. Classic mode with customizable difficulties, like things to hunt for specific to the challenge mode. The replayability and like rewards and all that in this sound awesome. Anyway, I'm not pre-ordering. Fair enough. I don't try to talk people into pre-orders.
See
I
you around,
simply
Take care of yourself.
talk about what I'm excited about
Gotta
or
hurry
not
back and
excited
see my
about.
other
Because again,
Are you going to be okay?
I'm not liking the BO7 multiplayer
That's
from the
stupid.
beta. I played like an hour of it and I'm just kind of done. I
There's
don't
no
really
way
want to
you
play it
could've gotten this
anymore.
far all by yourself.
The multiplayer, I liked BO6's multiplayer a good bit. BO7, for some reason, is not clicking with me. I'm just not enjoying it. I probably won't play it this year. If Cursed mode is as good as it seems like it will be, I don't need the multiplayer, to be honest with you. If the Cursed mode adds that much value to the zombies, I'm all for it. I don't need the multiplayer at all. First 5 seconds of loading in, I'm rubber banding. Ooh. Regional servers in Europe, I forget, can be really weird depending on where you are. Give me offline for fuck's sake, yeah. Solo modes running off the servers has been like the worst change in modern zombies. I always like forget about it until it becomes an issue. On occasion, like when I start getting fucking packet lost playing my solo game of zombies, it's awful. But that genuinely is probably the single worst change with modern zombies. Solo games being online only, connected to a server, is crazy work.
No, he died before I could get it out of him.
Was Vanguard the first one, or was it Cold War? I don't remember which one was the first to do it. I think it was Vanguard, wasn't it?
Was it the spy then?
I think it was. It could have been Cold War, though. I don't think it was.
Look at this.
I want to say Vanguard was the... Vanguard did do it first. Yeah, that was... The fact that that's carried over for so long, too. Like, it's been 4 years since Vanguard now. The fact that we still don't have solo games actually running locally
Perhaps he was being used
after
by
4
someone
years
else.
of everyone complaining about it because it's awful.
This man was our comrade.
Comrade or not, he's of no use to us now.
Speaking of solo games being online, didn't the crew just come back? Oh, did it?
I don't need
Some community modders brought it back.
I'm in command here.
You say somehow, but fan servers have been a thing for a lot of
And
games
that
for a
nuclear
minute.
shell?
It's just a
Feeling
matter
sore
of
about that, are you?
there has to be
What are
like
you
a
gonna do?
dedicated
Report it to the authorities.
group of community
is
members
war,
there to
Major.
like do something like that.
Cold War, fought with information and espionage. We must root out spies wherever they hide.
Yep, the crew one is back
Is
through
killed
through
or
the use of a fan server.
Potential threats
Yep.
must be weeded out. Your feelings are a menace to the
That's
unity of
awesome.
our organization.
I don't even give a shit
Someone's
about the
guiding
crew.
the
I
enemy's
played it
man.
back when it came out. I thought it was very
Single
mid.
man can only
But, like,
accomplish so much. Make no mistake. there
God
is a
bless
spy among
gamers,
us.
man.
Casting suspicion on our own
The
comrades.
C3 explosives have been stolen.
Ubisoft removed
It
the
was
game
the
from people's
American?
libraries.
No. He
That is
could
so
not have
shit.
reached this fortress.
Was the game on Steam, at least? It probably was. Ubisoft at that
I'd be careful
point in
about
time
suspecting
was
men.
distributing through Steam, so I would assume it was.
Boss?
Where have you been?
The fear and the end.
Because if you had
have
it through
fallen.
Steam, you're safe from that. And I want to joke and say, honestly, skill issue for downloading anything through Uplay if it's available on Steam. Which is partially true. But it still
CIA
sucks.
Dog?
It's still, like,
That leaves
that
only
is
the
not a
Fury.
move that they should have pulled at
How
all.
can the legendary Cobras be beaten so easily?
But also, yeah, why the fuck would you download games directly through Uplay instead of on Steam?
Fallen for him?
Like, even just the launcher sucks. Anytime that I've had to use Uplay, like when X Defiant came out and I was interested in that,
Must be more than
Um,
Sokolov.
A America is out to destroy
I was
the Shagohod and
I
get
was
its
pissed.
hands
I
on
hate
your
using the
inheritance.
Uplay launcher. It's terrible.
The philosopher's legacy.
To be fair, I hate using most things that aren't Steam. I can tolerate Epic Games.
Then they're out to kill me as well.
That's about it. Most other
Colonel,
things
tell
I'm
me
gonna
the security
complain.
on this place. He's coming here.
They
I'm
removed
sure of
4
it.
games from my Ubisoft Connect account. Yeah, well, you just need to get used to not
I'm
owning
gonna
your
get the
games.
Davy Crockett.
Simply. Obviously. You just need to get used to that. Gamers as a whole need to get used to that. Obviously. Oh, GOG is alright. The thing with GOG is I don't like using their launcher particularly, but I don't mind using GOG because I can just download the game from the website and not need to use a launcher at all for it. So that works. Speaking of not owning shit, $30 Game Pass opinion. I don't know why you would spend $30 a month on it. I don't know why you would. To be fair, though, if you had asked me my opinion on $20 Game Pass a month ago, I also would have said, I don't know why you would spend $20 a month on Game Pass. So,
Make sure you polish them up properly.
it's gotten worse. But even then, like, prior to the price change, I never would have recommended the $20 tier. The only time I've ever bought Game Pass was getting the lowest tier of it so that I could have Xbox Live because they bundled it in. But to be fair, I also just don't like the idea of like the subscription model game services in general. I get like I have also with Game Pass done the whenever they would run those promos that were like pay $1 and get Game Pass for a month, I would do that and like play something on it that I didn't already own. But outside of that, like I just generally don't like the idea of renting my games through a subscription service. I would rather just buy the games that I want and that's it. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm back to where I am. Oh. There's a Keraton outside. Hold on. I almost forgot. Did you think the Scorpion poison kill counted? I definitely think it counted. But it's not the end of the world because the Foxhound run will be a full non-lethal run anyway. So even if I don't get a non-lethal run this time, it doesn't matter too much. Because, like, I'm just saving the no alerts achievement for Foxhound 2. Non-lethal is a lot easier than no alerts. So that one, I was like, yeah, I'll do it earlier if I can. But it doesn't matter that much. Really useful for those indie or AA games that I never heard of. Yeah, but even then, like, they're so cheap in the first place. Just buy them. I don't know. Maybe I come off as crazy, but I've just never really liked renting games in general. I feel like AAA games is like the best use of something like that because, you know, they're all like $60, $70 to buy. Indies, I'm even more like, I mean, they're like $20 tops most of the time. So just give them $20. It's reasonable. And even then, $20 like on the really expensive end, right? For the most part, not for all. For most. AAA costs me 90. Is it just 90 in your currency or 90 like adjusted to USD, like converted over? Because that is fucked. if that's the case. Regional pricing can screw people a lot of the time. Because, like, the whole point of introducing regional pricing with stuff like that was to make things more affordable in economies where, like, the normal US-based prices wouldn't make sense. Adjusted to USD, yeah, that's fucked. Like, having it cost more than the standard price, like in the region that they base the pricing off of to begin with, just because you live in a wealthier economy, is so stupid, to me at least. Like, even though it's so easy to be like, well, I mean, it's a wealthier economy, so, like, it doesn't really matter. It is also just like, I mean, it's just dumb to squeeze more money out of each purchase because it's in a wealthier economy where you can. Like, it's not a matter of you should, it's literally just a matter of you can. So why not? There he is. I was trying to find that little guy. There we go. And now we go straight to the Fury. Beautiful. I love Delta and I don't regret buying it, but still it was like $80 for me. This blows Delta out of the water. I disagree. I feel like there's really no, at least from a gameplay standpoint, to be fair, because I'm gameplay oriented over anything, there's no, like, at least that I've heard, legit argument for Delta being worse than the original. Because it literally is the same game, but with a lot of little improvements. But I get that some people do just prefer the original because, like, that's the version they know and love from over the years. Okay. Yeah, just that Keraton right there, and then the boss fight. But generally, I think Delta just is this game, but with a lot of little tweaks that do make it more easily enjoyable, I guess is the best way to put it. Because it is just a ton of little things. Like quick camo menu is the first thing that I feel every time I come back to the original from Delta. I'm like, oh my god. Changing camos is such a pain now, especially since I have like the newer, quicker way of doing it to compare it to. I prefer it over Delta. I feel like honestly they're about the same. Delta is just MGS3 but prettier and with marginally improved gameplay, because even then it's not that transformative. It's a lot of little touches and improvements throughout. Like rebalancing for the bosses where the Fury isn't just a pushover anymore in Delta, which is great. Although you can still use the knife on the Fury, but at least using the knife is harder than using the SVD. Or the Mosin. The Mosin is still pretty good against him. Nerfed a little bit, but basically the same.
I came back from space.
I think they reduced the Mosin damage by like 20% on the Fury or something. I saw someone breaking it down, but it's basically the same. Like, practically speaking, I think you have to use one more shot on him than you do in the original.
Fury.
The SVD is like night and day. The SVD in this version, you can kill him in like 7 shots. In Delta, it takes like 25 to 30, something like that. that gun got majorly nerfed against him. And that's the big one. I feel like most people just gravitate, at least most people who play lethally, which is most people, gravitate to the SVD for this fight. At least from what I've seen of people playing the game. There you are. Oops. Shit. He doesn't see me? That feels weird after playing Delta. Did they buff his awareness? I feel like I don't even have the right camos on. How did he not see me? And then Splitter. Oh. Sometimes they just fall into the water and I don't feel like resetting. Them falling into water actually doesn't count as a kill. None of the environmental stuff in MGS3 counts. Which I actually didn't know until, some of the speedrunners who hang out in chat told me about it. I always thought that stuff counted against you, because I just kind of assumed it would. Like in MGS2, if you kick a guard off a ledge and he dies, that counts. But in MGS3, none of the environmental stuff will count as a kill. Sniff my cheese. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh, I couldn't get a third. Come on now. Oh god. Jesus Christ, that did so much damage. So fast. Ugh. Oops. Didn't see that ledge there. It's a flamethrower. Yeah, I just got really unlucky getting stuck right in front of him. Because it normally hurts, but not that much. That was just insta-fly. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm on hard. That's why. I raised the difficulty. That's why I'm not used to it doing this much damage. I was like, wow. Any games you were initially excited for, but after seeing the direction it was going, or because a dev said something, that made you change your mind because it alienated you? Like just something that they said? I wouldn't say that I've, well, I mean, I might like lose excitement for a game. I wouldn't say that I've ever like, at least from what I can think of, just skipped a game that I was excited for beforehand because of something they said or like something in a trailer or whatever. I can't think of any of those instances. I mean, definitely some where like, you know, I was less excited than before, but none that it like made me not play the game. I still always will like try it if I was already excited for it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the time too, like what I think about, oh, I have a big one actually. Resident Evil 7. I lost the majority of my excitement for RE7 after its early trailers came out. Because it looked like an Outlast clone. And it made me like, oh fuck, they're ruining Resident Evil even more than 6 did? Like, I didn't think they could do that. But then that's a good example too of like, what I thought that game would be like and how I would feel about it was very wrong when it actually came out and I played it. How about Borderlands? No, Randy Pitchford is a dick, but like we all know he's a dick. He's been a dick. It's not new. And I already wasn't planning on buying Borderlands 4. Randy has nothing to do with the fact that I haven't played Borderlands 4 yet. I just already wasn't planning on playing it at release. Because I was more interested in other stuff coming out, like, late this year, that I just decided I would pick up Borderlands 4 down the line when it's, like, on sale. And I have more time to just play stuff for myself. I'm already playing too many games this season. I love Borderlands, and I would have fitted in if this release season was just less packed. I thought I could damage him while he's flying. I guess not. Oops, I shouldn't have re-equipped it. Actually, yeah, Marathon, the new Marathon. Well, I was never that excited for Marathon, to be fair. Because even just that initial trailer, I was like, I don't know what this is, but it's not Marathon. I was like, it looks all right, but that's not Marathon. But yeah, I'm definitely, what's that? Damn it. I definitely... I'm not interested in Marathon right now. But I've said a lot with Marathon kind of dipped after they delayed it, huh? We've had no news on that for a while. Anyway. With that one, I don't think making it a full price retail game is a good move for what they're going for, like, at all. I feel like Marathon needs to be free to play, genuinely, with how little people are believing in it. I think that if Sony wants to save that project, which honestly they don't seem very interested in, but if they did want to save it, I think that's like the only way they could. Make it free to play, and then I don't know how you monetize an extraction shooter in a free to play model, though, is the thing too. Because, like, what do you do about that? Fuck me. You know the best part of Delta gameplay wise, actually? Not even a marginal change, transformative, foundational change. The aiming controls don't suck ass. I got him that time. Ooh, not worth it. Mike, thank you for the sub, appreciate it. Too many games preventing you from silking your song? No, the reason I haven't put too much time into Silk Song so far is that it's one that I was saving for stream, but the Silk Song streams have been doing terrible, like viewership wise and engagement wise and everything. So I just can't sink that much time into Silk Song right now from like a business like an income standpoint. Like I quite literally monetarily cannot afford to put more time into Silk Song right now. Fuck me. I shot right over his head. Uh-oh. How'd you get here so fast? Shit. Oh, I'm out on the Mosin. Can't be worse than a baseball stream. That's the thing, it is worse than a baseball stream. Silk Song, what the fuck? I've never even seen him go up there. Silksong is underperforming for my channel, granted. Which that gets into the whole thing with like even with how popular Silksong is right now, right? My specific channel demographics are just not suited to that kind of game for the most part. Silksong is doing worse than like any other game I've streamed this year. Ow. Including like Gears Reloaded and stuff. Definitely doing better than your PoE streams. It's not. It's the thing. All right. While he's shooting, I can't. Kind of forgot you could just do it like this in the OG. What? I don't know how that first one didn't hit him. Okay. Ooh, I did not mean to get a bat. The game that does it, not the audience. No, it's the what's it? It is the audience. I think the market was too saturated when Silksong released. Probably would perform better a year later. I mean, sales-wise, the game performed really well just because of the sheer hype behind it. It literally is just like my channel's specific demographics. Because like I'm on YouTube too, so a lot of people think in like the way that Twitch works with live stream viewership and like saturation and stuff, where they're like, oh well, there are just so many streamers playing Silksong that like, you know, it's oversaturated. But I'm on YouTube. I just have the algorithm behind me. On Twitch, things work like that because of the way that their categories and their algorithms work, where there isn't an algorithm outside of the very, very minimal one through the tag system. YouTube is literally just like, if there's someone watching Silksong content, and especially if they've watched my channel prior, then my channel goes into their recommended. Like my streams will go into their recommended. And it's not just people who have watched my channel before, but it will go to way more people who have watched me before than not in that sort of situation. So there's like a momentum building aspect to YouTube's algorithm for sure. But the thing with YouTube is you get exposure anyway, because the algorithm literally sits there and will put your stuff in front of people. Which is why I always tell people, if you want to get into streaming, don't do it on Twitch. Like, it's building from nothing on Twitch is nearly impossible. If you do it on YouTube, if there's someone who's like interested in MGS3 and you're streaming MGS3, it will get you some exposure among an audience that is likely to be looking for that sort of content. Granted, if you're doing things right and like making thumbnails and doing tags and all that, like you have to do your part on YouTube. It's not just free exposure per se, but for like 5 minutes more work pre-stream every day, you'll get like literally infinitely more exposure when you're first starting out on YouTube by comparison, because there actually is an algorithm. Like, there is a system there. It doesn't matter what you're playing. Like, you could be playing League, and the algorithm will throw you some bones there. It doesn't matter how many people are playing the game. Ooh. Whereas Twitch, if you go and play League, you're gonna be buried at the absolute bottom. Like, always. Oh, fuck me. That was by a hair, and then I accidentally was in the scope. Oh, no. I don't know why he did that.
Boss,
Your videos need to get hyped. It's the new YouTube feature. Hype is barely out yet. Hype is...
you're the only one left.
It is in public testing, but it's only in like a very small
Join the shot.
handful of regions right now. Which, like, the hype testing only just recently started, and I don't know why, because we were being told about the hype system behind the scenes like a year ago, and told that the testing was going to start really soon.
Fury. The fires of hell will purge.
I hyped one of your videos? I don't believe you. Which one? I don't believe you.
I can see it. Mission Control, do you read me? I'm coming.
What the fuck kind of interrogation? I don't. I haven't seen any hype metrics on my dashboard whatsoever. You right, I lied, I knew it. I fucking knew it. And the countries that they chose for the hype testing are really random. Because you'd think they would start with like one of the big four, right? Like they would test the system in an environment like maybe US users, UK users, Australia. But they didn't. They went with like, I think it's like 3 or 4 countries that all are really random. And on the public end, you'll see if a video is hyped. But, hold on, I have to go look it up now. I have to go find the documentation for this. You don't even have it on your videos? Probably, hold on, here we go. Oh, Australia did get added to the list just recently. Oh, they're expanding it. This doesn't seem right. Uploaded within the last 7 days. My Kiwami video should be eligible then. Right? When did Kiwami go up? 7 days ago. Never mind, that's why. So I was gonna say, I should meet all of these metrics, but then I caught the 7 days one. You can hype 3 times each week at no cost. I think different videos. Earn a badge. You can earn a hype star badge for a channel for being one of the viewers that hyped the channel the most in a given month. I actually didn't know about this. You guys can get badges for it. What? Hold on, I need to go and look at the badges now. Get hyped for hype. Oh, I can't actually see it. Can I sell it? No, it's not physical. It's like where you have the little like member badge next to your name. Since you're a member, you can get another badge that's for being one of the channel's biggest hypers. Literally couldn't hype. Yeah, because it's just, it literally, like, as of, hold on, math. As of, like, 8 hours ago, that video, my most recent video became ineligible for hype. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
I can't see the badges. I can't see what they look like.
One game that already lessened my hype with the first teaser is Ghost of Yode. What really lessened it was one of the dead celebrated Charlie Kirk's death, not just the direction the series went in.
Yeah, I saw that going around. And, like, not getting into the politics of it, if anyone starts getting into any political side of it, I'm just going to time you out. Because this is not, like, a political thing, left or right. Both sides have been kind of disgusting with this one, but that's besides the point. Celebrating anyone's death is a fucked up thing to do. Just, it is. Even if you disagree with them on politics, like, that's actually, like, mentally ill behavior. No politics, just hype. Goofy ass voice for a serious message. But what I will say about the Ghost of Yote thing with the devs celebrating it, because I saw a lot of people talking about that, that is one person who was not high up in the development pipeline of the game. This is one person out of literal hundreds who worked on the game. They were just an employee, and they did get fired. Yes, this is true. That dev did get fired for it. So, like, in general, a AAA dev especially, talking politics, in my opinion, shouldn't sway how you feel about the game itself, because in all of those cases, it is just one random person out of hundreds of people who are working on it. Even said that they don't regret saying what they did after getting fired. Yeah, like I said, it's genuinely, if you're at the point where you're celebrating someone's death because you disagree with them politically, like, that is just mental illness. Like, there's no ifs and or buts about it. That's just deranged behavior. What the fuck? Why are you stopping here? For where you thought you saw me?
Nobody here.
Kojimbo? Hello? What is this? Oh. You didn't see anything. Thank you for the 10 though, Douglas. Appreciate it. Got his ass. With the most deranged takes ever. Yeah, that whole thing has been wild, though. Back in my day, it was only faceless basement dwellers. That's what I said, I think when I mentioned that with this exact thing recently. I was like, bro, I remember when people used to, like, have burners account for stuff, or burner accounts. There we go. Grammar. For shit like this. Now people just do it on main, like, with their first and last name and whole ass face attached and, like, their boss following them or whatever the fuck. People are wild nowadays. Oh my god. They put so many extra guards in this area compared to normal. Whoa. Oh my god, did I miss a Keraton? Hold on. No. No, I did not. Did I grab the camo? I bet you I didn't. I don't remember grabbing the camo. I didn't. Good old fire camo, and me not grabbing it every single time. It really is just a classic at this point. Bruh. It doesn't matter how many times I forget to grab that exact camouflage after I earn it. I'm never going to remember. Everything has been Twitterified at this point. People just be saying anything. It's true.
What's wrong?
And then people, like, get fired from their job. And they're like, but my free speech. And it's like, free speech protects you from the government, not your boss. Your boss can just fire you. They can just do that. Genuinely.
What's wrong?
What's going on? Respond. What's going on out there?
This is just going to be a chain reaction. I'm just going to let it play
I'm
out.
in HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We found signs of enemy infiltration.
Doesn't mean
Commence
free of
alert formation.
consequences exactly.
Acknowledged.
It's just people being stupid.
What's wrong?
Like, it protects you from the government infringing on your rights. It does not protect you from, like, your boss firing you because they don't like something you said. Your boss can do that. Like, they just can. That's a thing your boss can do. If I get pissed at my boss and yell at him, he can just be like, you're fired. He can do that. That's not infringing on my right to free speech. That's just how that works. Pro tip, don't use your real name and don't give your boss your social media. True. Make a burner account. If you're gonna say crazy shit on the internet. So true. If your boss Musan fired you for yelling at him, there would be outrage. I mean, okay, yeah, in my specific context, it would be different, to be fair. The way that you frame that, because yeah, I don't have a boss. The closest thing I could have to a boss would be Neil Mohan, but even then, I don't. But that would be different, because that would literally be like me getting banned from YouTube because me and Neil had a fight once. That probably would be outrage, because it's like, well, that doesn't break terms of service. Could you imagine? They go into like the guidelines or the terms of service and they add a thing like, do not cuss out the CEO of the platform or we can ban you. Of the overall game. You want to know what is funny about Ghost of Yotei? I found out yesterday that the game is out. I didn't know. It came out on October 2nd. I had no idea it was already out. I learned from False yesterday that the game was out. That's crazy to me. That like this was Sony's big exclusive title of the year. I didn't know it came out already. It's doing numbers. It's crazy. I had no clue. Like I genuinely found out yesterday that the game already released. No bullshit. I did not know until last night that the game was out. It came out on Friday? Friday was the 2nd, if today is the 5th? No, Thursday. I was gonna say Friday release is a little unusual. Thursday.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Unable to determine the problem.
There's been way too many games, so I'm not picking it up for a while. Yeah, I genuinely had no idea. Like, it just kind of got lost in all the news for everything else. I had no clue it was coming out so soon. Because False showed me, like, a little clip from the game. And I was like, is this out? She's like, yeah, it's out. What? I was so confused. She's not playing the game. She saw a clip on like Twitter and showed it to me. And I was like, wait a minute, is this game out? It was genuinely like a huge what the fuck moment for me. I just had no idea. When do you think they'll port it? Could be about a year. Hard to say, because like they're really getting caught up on the backlog now to where they can put more resources towards the new releases for PC. But at the same time, Ghost of Tsushima was one of the last games they ported to PC. Like, it was the one that they waited on. I think pretty much, like, I think Spider-Man 2 was on PC before Ghost of Tsushima was, wasn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember exactly. But I think Ghost of Tsushima was, like, pretty much the last game on the backlog that they got moved over. There. I got my Keraton. Didn't have a huge firefight. I want to go up. What is that guard placement, bro? Oh, Spider-Man 2 was this year. Tsushima was last year. Okay. So I'm a little off. I thought Ghost of Tsushima's PC port was this year. I could have sworn. I guess not. This is Northwest, right? Oh, it doesn't say. It said when I came in. That's what I meant to do, obviously. I forget that the running around Grozny Grad actually takes a minute when you're doing the collectibles and stuff. Yes, it is Northwest. Run between the middle of the sets of tanks. It is...
Who's that?
Hold on. Keraton can wait. I should have paused the game, to be fair. This was stupid. Oh god, I'm taking so much damage on this high difficulty. Ow. All these bullets. Ow. Sorry. MGS3 moment. It was May 24. I swear it was more recent. That's kind of wild. Still works. Very fun on a choppy ass game. Is it just connection choppy, Mickle? Or is it like it's running poorly on PS4 choppy? I'm falling asleep during these cutscenes. Bro, I'm gonna be so real as a huge Borderlands fan. The stories have never been good. We just act like they're good because Borderlands 2 had Handsome Jack. I'll be so real as a huge Borderlands fanboy. That is the literal only reason we have ever pretended that those games have had good stories. And even then, if Jack didn't have the voice actor that he did, who's phenomenal, he still wouldn't have been that great. So, I've said my piece. Exit the area using the other door close to the one you entered. I entered through that door. So what? Or wait, did I? Oh no, this is the door it wants. Never mind. Have you... or opinion on Tales of the Borderlands? I watched it on YouTube and I never need to play it for the rest of my life. Boring ass story game. Sorry, I'm a Telltale hater. So, not specifically because I hate Telltale. I hate like that format. It's not exclusive to Telltale. Like, I couldn't give a rat's ass about Life is Strange either. I just... No. That might actually be like the single genre of games that I dislike the most. The story is solid in Tales, but that's because they gave it to the studio that like their whole thing is that they write stories and then pretend that it's a game. So, you know, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but only a little. Sorry, these jokes are wild. Climb on top of the building. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. No one? Oh, fuck. No, my health! Ow! The bullets! Ow! Hold on. There's nothing wrong. Just a man hunting frogs. No. Wolf Among Us is the best one they did for sure. I feel like even just in that genre,
Footsteps.
that's probably the one that I've enjoyed the most.
Footsteps.
Huh? Footsteps.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy.
What is happening?
Formation.
Oh, I can't crawl under that way. This game, man. This game.
Damn it.
How did I get away with all that, dude? I'm not even on normal difficulty anymore. How did I get away with all that? That's crazy. The meme of the guy making all the faces when Telltale NPCs react to a death. I have seen that guy. He's so good. Walking Dead series by Telltale was good, at least the first season. I felt like it was alright. I preferred the show back then. Because I remember, like, I played it at the time, A, because the concept was pretty novel. Like, that was the first one that I remember really getting popular. And then B, the show was also, like, at its peak then. And I was a fan of the show. And I still, like, I preferred the story of the show. But I didn't think the first Walking Dead was that bad either. But then, like, I wonder, since I haven't played it in, like, 12 years or whatever it is now, I wonder how much of that is just me remembering, like, that whole concept kind of being new. Like, if I played it today, would I enjoy it that much? I don't know. I have no idea. I say that would be a fun idea for a stream, but I don't know if it would be. Because there is like a 50% chance on that coin toss that the whole stream is me just being bored. I don't know if that would be a fun stream. I was going to say it would be, but in all honesty, I don't know if it would. Aren't there like 4 seasons of the Walking Dead games that they ended up doing? Is that bad? It's not even like the game being bad. I really don't like that format. Like, it was cool with like The Walking Dead, and The Wolf Among Us was pretty soon after that. And then like, after I finished The Wolf Among Us, I was already like, I never want to play another game like this. Like this format, I'm done with it. 5? Oh, they did a spin-off. Okay. I didn't know they did a spin-off.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
Or wait, are we talking about the show? The show
Understood.
has a lot of seasons. I'm talking about the Telltale games, because they called the games seasons. Okay, we're talking about the games. I had to make sure. So I was like, 400 Days, isn't that a show? Like, they did a spin-off show, too, of The Walking Dead that I don't really remember. I remember that being bad. The spin-off series of the show. Fear the Walking Dead, yes. I remember not liking that. And I remember being pissed because the concept was good. Like, I remember thinking that the concept of, like, The Walking Dead, except instead of, like, the Rick Grimes time skip that we get in the main series, we get, like, the actual initial outbreak and the survival right immediately after. Like, that was a great concept. But I remember the show being bad. I remember that show sucking. I don't know if I even finished the first season of it. I remember they did multiple seasons and I just did not watch. But that was also like about the time that the main series was starting to get really bland too. And I stopped watching all the Walking Dead around that time. Tales from the Borderlands? I never played Tales from the Borderlands because by the time that came out, I was just so done with the format. I skipped it. I watched it on YouTube and the story was good, but it's one of those where I'm like, if I want to play one of those games, I could just watch them. What's Hollow Cure? It's the VTuber Vampire Survivors that I'm eternally working on all achievements for because it's such a massive game. Genuinely, it probably is the best Vampire Survivors like game, and it's free. It is literally free to download too. I would recommend it. I don't know a single one of those VTubers. I just play the game. It's fun. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. What is Mega Bonk? I gotta write that down. I don't know that one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff. Like, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow on the schedule. I normally try to lean that way. Hold on. Wait. We're doing other things. Oh. Tomorrow's a unique one. Just be there for it. Yeah. We're also doing like Ace Combat 100%, Yakuza, Resident Evil, all sorts of stuff. I'll be playing Silksong at some point. Come back anytime. We're doing stuff. Other than that, once again, I hope you guys... I looped. Leave a like for the algorithm. Helps boost it. Thank you. Appreciate it. And you're banned. You're banned. Get that ass banned. Just outed himself as an AI. My bad, my bad. I have gotten comments on my videos where people think I'm AI. Anyway. If you're looking for links to anything else outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. If you're on Twitch, they're on the channel page. They're in chat commands. You'll find whatever you're looking for. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you always back here next time. Thank you again for the members, the supers, all that today. Appreciate it. It does help a lot. Thank you. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I hope to see all of you back here next time. And goodbye.